And hello, everyone.
I'm back, bitches. Coming up.
Becky's back. That's the news. Tell a friend. Um, yes.
Yeah, she couldn't be asked to play in my campaign, so she just jumped right to the next one.
She was very ill, to be fair.
Yes.
Becky.
Welcome
back, Becky.
everyone. Welcome, everyone. This is session 0 for a Savage Worlds run Star Wars game. Using the wonderful fan-made Star Wars companion by Doremo Publishing, which I'm very happy about. It's very nice. And just to sort of set the scene, we're setting this particular adventure called the Annihilator's Gambit, which I realize is a hell of a lot easier to say than it is to write. Spelling Annihilator takes some time. I'm someone who isn't that bad with spelling. Anyway, this particular adventure is going to take place in between the Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, at a point where the Rebel fleet is scattered before they all get back together again. They've taken a serious kicking at Hoth. Their main sort of those big hero commanders that everyone knows about. They're off doing their own thing. They've taken a bit of a kicking as well. Oh dear, I've just seen the chat. This is Savage Worlds. And whilst the Star Wars Companion has been written with the Savage Worlds Adventure Edition in mind, we will be using the previous set, which is the Star Wars Explorers Edition. Unlike very famous RPG sets that I could talk about, which seem to be totally different or very different between versions, between editions. Savage Worlds really hasn't changed that much at all. It's just a small evolution each time, but all this stuff is completely backwards compatible, which is very, very nice. So the first thing to really think about, you guys, is to think about a character concept for yourself. With regards to race, there is a truckload of species. They've kind of thrown everything into species. Droid is there. A couple of people have been talking about droids. Droid is there.
Is there anything you don't want, Ronnie?
I'm going to say sort of
a chuck thigh.
Species that are not known to be sort of off their own world. So I really don't want to have to worry about Jawas or Ewoks or anything like that, because they're very much of their own. You know, Jawas are pretty much centered on Tatooine, and Ewoks are centered on Endor. I mean, you could make the case canonically that we haven't even met the Ewoks yet, but you know, clearly.
Well, yeah, that's true.
They clearly exist. You know, but I don't really. I suppose if there's any that seem to suggest that they would be more akin to the dark side, then I would I would caution against them. I'm not saying that they can't be species that have found the light side of the Force, but they might be viewed with some suspicion.
Oh. Oh, I could play like a Mon Calamari.
Mon Calamari.
You can't play a Mon Calamari, it's a trap.
It's a
I
trap.
thought I was going to be your love droid.
Yeah, I was
You
just
can still be a love
looking at it.
droid.
You could be his love droid. You could be a Mon
don't remember
Calamari
that.
love droid.
I was just
Stop
looking
bucket
at
of fish.
species. Don't you worry. I was just looking at species.
You could be clam shaped.
I don't
We can
remember that
still
sort
do
of
it.
thing.
We'll play a hut.
You could be clam shaped. What the fuck? Disgusting.
Come to daddy.
Talking baka ni pupinchi. Oh.
All of a sudden,
Um,
wondering.
I have a question to bring things back to semi-normality, if that's ever achievable
Never
at this
going to
point.
happen.
Um, you mentioned that we were potentially part of the Rebel Alliance. Are we part
Yeah.
of a specific cell? Are we more kind of just sort of spread across wherever? It doesn't really matter. Like, basically, are we like sort of Rogue Squadron? Are we more something on the ground? Are we like a psyops?
I would tend to say that you're a specialist unit, but whether you want to sort of consider yourselves to be a unit already, or whether I'm sort of bringing you in for your, that you're being brought in for your specific skills for this particular mission, you can decide amongst yourselves. I guess it would be slightly easier if you were already a known unit, because it would get over a lot of the let's everyone work together and let's all have this wonderful introduction thing, which I can do, but it's not.
Okay, and so we need to be a little bit like balanced as a team composition.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what I was thinking, yes.
Realistically, you would, for this mission, you will need at least one person who knows how to fly, at least one person who can either hack or have a droid that can hack, and obviously being able to handle yourselves.
When you say fly, I'm assuming you mean a ship rather than
Yes.
themselves. So not
Yes.
a Toydarian.
That's,
No.
yeah, okay, so that's not going to affect species as such, is it? It's going to
No.
be just
No, but even so, like more well-traveled species or
yeah.
able to at least breathe in whole oxygen mixes rather than, confined it to one or two worlds.
Yes, we'll not have the Toydarians. We won't have the sort of Star Wars. There's the Toydarians are a bit controversial.
If it's okay, then I'll go if I can with a Zabrak.
Oh,
Which
crikey.
is lesser known, page 28.
I'm contemplating a replica droid at the moment.
What, a fake droid?
I think Austin Powers sex bot. No.
Keep that yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah. That's right.
I mean, I was thinking about playing a combat droid a la K2SO from Rogue One.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
So a
Okay.
big bulky motherfucker.
Okay.
I also
question-
read. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to ask, going back to Phil's, are you planning to be a Dathomirian Zabrak?
I don't know. Well, could you tell me what that was?
Well, as in Darth Maul's lot.
No, more humanoid than that. Not so. No, not
Tattooed.
not the Sith branch. No,
The Sith branch.
we've gone more with the rebels than.
Uh-huh.
But I still have the horns in my head though.
Okay.
Ah, there's no Mandalorian in this.
No, apparently not.
Pre-TV show.
Well, the Mandalorian's been there since the start, haven't they? Sort of.
I'm tempted by a Feline because they have more kind of skills in speech and things.
Hmm.
What's the perfect name for your droid?
I'm writing it down.
Is it K1 - oh, okay. I thought you were going to put like K1 SS or
That's quite
8
clever, actually.
008 I3S or something, but yes, I like that as well.
Okay, mine will be. Oh no! It should be. There you go.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
Yeah.
Way
Uh-huh.
better. Ah,
There you go.
Children, well,
behave.
the idea of I was speaking more to the audience. Children, whilst I thought we were going to have a family friendly,
We
I
are.
forgot who we were playing with. So we're looking at G1JO3 and S3XY.
So we got 2
Interesting.
droids. One K2SO4 sort of thing. What's your type of droid, babe?
A replica droid. So I'm actually human, but I'm not.
Right. So,
A big
so,
Blade
so
Runner.
or a bit like what's her face in Foundation.
Yeah. I'm going to say no because I think I know what character she's going to be in the Foundation thing, and if you read further into the
Well,
series, the
yeah.
TV
Obviously, I've
show's
not
gone,
seen
but
that, have I?
definitely
So,
but yeah, yeah. They kind of. I'm thinking it's more of a kind of a Blade Runner thing because they got really fast reflexes, so they get like a better ability to do multi-action in a turn, so like super quick. But can't heal, never force sensitive. I don't know what this force is you speak of.
What page is
But I
that
like
on?
to keep my droid this hidden. So
What
I'll
page
have
are
to
you
have
talking
an
about,
actual
Becky?
name then. Sorry?
What page are you talking about?
Page
Replica
20.
droid, page 20.
Page 20. Yeah,
20.
looking at him now.
HRDs.
So we are already in the Rebel Alliance.
Yes. So the first thing to do, please, is please make a note of all the sort of specials.
Yeah.
If any of them mention innate, please make a note of those as well. Not all species have innate.
Mm.
To be on the same wavelength, Ronnie, droids are on page 11.
Yeah.
I assume being a battle droid, I'll be 4th degree droid.
Yes.
So I get an additional -2 to persuasion, but I don't have the dependency design.
Oh, it's a good job my Feline character's here then, isn't it?
Yeah, so make up, write all the specials, and in your case, yeah, the special for 4th as well.
Okay. Oh no, I
Can't work
can't
out better,
heal.
right?
Tough plus 1. We just go for normal toughness, do we?
Toughness will just make a note if you have if it gives you any bonus, and then toughness will come up when you've done your character check.
Okay.
Oh, I think I remember something about this character sheet in that I never know where to write things on it because
I
Like,
would
doesn't
I would
match.
have maybe a Word document up or something, or write something.
Okay, yeah.
Something down.
I was going to say because
No.
I have innate ability. So, did you just say just make a note of it?
Yeah,
Not do anything with it for the moment. Okay.
no, because it will the specials will come into it when you start making your character up.
Okay.
It's nice, even if you just have it, even if you just have that up on the screen,
Yeah.
is fine as well.
Okay, I noted everything down.
Excellent. Right. So, hey, now we get into character creation. So, first part of character creation. As he gets himself so he doesn't screw himself over. Okay. You will see that you have 5 traits.
Yes.
Okay.
Traits, attributes.
Well, yeah. Your
Okay.
attributes. You start with the attributes are agility, smarts, spirit, strength, and vigor.
Mm-hmm.
They're all fairly self-explanatory. Agility is nimbleness, quickness, dexterity. Smarts is your intelligence. Spirit is inner wisdom and willpower. Strength is raw physical strength, and vigor is endurance. Now, you start with a d4 in each of those 5. You now have 5 points to spend to raise those attributes at a point of 1 point raises an attribute up 1 die code.
Yeah.
If you want to go from d4 to d6, that's a point.
Okay.
Nothing above d12.
In terms of like being good at talking and charismatic and stuff, does that fall under any specifically, or is it just more kind of how I want to mold it? So
It'll
like
be
I was thinking.
it will be how you want to mold it. Plus, there might be sort of communication. Although spirit tends to be the one that nudges towards it.
That's what I was thinking, because it's like the poker face or
Yeah.
not giving into emotion and things like that. Okay.
Be aware that depending on what species you've taken, those species might have minimums for some of those attributes. They might have maximums for some of those attributes.
Not droids.
Okay.
Droids are some basic bitches.
Okay. Yeah, mine's just tied to my ability, my innate ability. So That's yeah.
Right. So innate ability is slightly different.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a second because that's a whole different. That's something that's unique to this for this Star Wars companion, the innate ability.
So, are we going to have a pilot then, or is someone fancy being a pilot or not?
I mean, I could be a pilot if no one else wants to be.
Never been a pilot.
I know.
We could just let the droids take care of it.
Pilots are fun.
Of
I-
course,
I-
am
I am the
superior to you in
thug
every
already.
way.
I am the thug already. Do you want me to be a pilot as well? Also, I do have an innate ability of interfacing, so I'm able to hack and shit.
Cool.
Do I need to pilot as
Oh,
well?
that's good.
No, not necessarily.
Oh, well,
Huh.
you don't trust droids to do piloting, do you? So
If you
I
need to
can
go away and
pilot,
brood, then
the
that's
GM
okay.
will give us someone that drops us off.
I can try and convince the spaceship AI to drive on her own.
we're getting. You said get an Uber.
Okay, I'll be a pilot because what I don't want, we haven't got any Star Wars Uber, so I don't want to go to a remote planet and be left there because some chump is too scared to come back and get us or something.
Do you think I would do something? I don't even answer that. I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Just
I put something in healing as well. Then obviously it doesn't apply to. It's just you, me, and you, Jason. That's going to apply to.
well, yeah. Heal it. We'll get to skills in a second.
Yeah, also two of us cannot be healed, I do believe.
Yeah.
So fuck
Yeah.
that.
Well, you can't be healed as in medical. It would be repair droid or something like that. In your case.
Oh no, the replica droid can be healed. It's only me.
Well,
Yeah, it's a nice
someone will
oil
just
bath
have-
for you.
Fuck
someone. Well, you were given the chance to be a sex droid. You turned it down, so no one gets to fuck you now. It's just not happening. You were given the chance. You didn't take it.
You just
Is this why
you blew it.
G1J03 is so grumpy?
Off to a great start.
Oh, it's going to get worse. Right? Has everyone put their attributes in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, skills.
Mhm.
Now, there is one new skill in the Star Wars Companion, page 30, which is astrogation, which is a smart space skill.
Yeah.
But other than that, the skills within reason. You have 15 points to spend on skills. And I'm going to be really, really nice to you guys to just give you a couple of more points. So rather than 15 points, I'm going to give you 20.
Wow.
You are too kind.
Oh, that's extra
I
skills.
know. Right. So here's how skills work. Skills, you buy at the same rate, 1 point. You buy a skill at 1 point, that's D4, another point, I'll put it on D6, and so on. You'll see that every skill has a controlling attribute. Right?
Yeah.
It is 1 To raise a skill, it is 1 point per point up to the level of the controlling attribute, and then
Okay.
it's 2 points per point after that.
I think I have the wrong character sheet because my skills are all blank.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
because
You write
because
them in.
you write them in.
Okay, but I don't have like
That's where
attributes.
that's where you have that lovely thing called the
Oh, okay,
rulebook.
okay.
So, Ronnie, when you say there's an appropriate stat for all of these skills, I'm looking at the Star Wars companion, and it doesn't seem to have.
Yeah, there's only really one. I'm only that's when you start going into the Savage Worlds rulebook
Oh, I see. Right.
for the
Okay.
skills.
Okay.
Obviously,
Big
obviously
easy.
there will be certain skills like boating that you may not need.
Well,
Hey,
Um,
what if we go to Camino or something? You never know.
you never know.
We'll be sorry when Jason crashes us into the ocean.
sorry, what did you say we don't need?
Boating.
Boating.
Or something similar. Right, just to explain the three. I better get the three out myself here because otherwise I'm going to bloody forget them.
Riding repair, but
Skills.
So does the skill sort of start at D4 or it starts at nothing
No,
at
it
all?
starts at nothing. First point gets you D4.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Here we go. 23.
unless your race tells you get something.
Yeah, you might have something that gives you. Just to say that knowledge.
Yeah, hides a lot of sins.
It's all on fucking agility. Fuck me, what's strengths about?
No, I've got something.
God damn it. I have to rethink about the attributes then.
That's fine.
Yeah, me too.
Because every combat-based ability goes on agility rather than strength, as I thought.
Yeah.
As I thought.
I'm assuming that there's just one piloting ability for everything. It's not like in Fantasy Flight where there's one for planet and one for space sort of thing.
Right. There are Fantasy Flight aren't the only ones who pull that trick.
I know. I'm asking.
And as much as I think it would be really funny to make you do atmospheric piloting and zero-G piloting as separate skills, I'm not going to be that much of a nasty. Mostly because the films themselves place that in canon. You see them flying X-wings from space into atmosphere and along, and same with TIE fighters. So quite frankly, no.
Yeah, the way they think of it is almost like, oh, you're just exiting a motorway and now you're into more suburban. Like that's literally what.
So I'm quite prepared to have piloting. What I am prepared, if people want to do piloting, if they want to sort of specify if they pilot, like starfighters as opposed to transports, as opposed to, huge bloody big convoy ships. But that, I mean, I might make it quite kind of funny if someone tried to fly a Star Destroyer or a Mon Calamari cruiser into atmosphere. That could be funny.
Mm-hmm.
But a small fighter, no.
Well, Star Destroyers are shown in atmosphere in Rogue One.
Yes. Yes, and they go exceptionally slowly.
Okay.
And I think of everything I've seen over the last few years, I think my favorite moment of Star Wars in the last couple of years was the moment in Andor where you could hear the sound. They were on a planet and you could hear the sound in the distance. And they're like, we got to go, we got to go, we got to hide, we got to move, we got to hide. And the sound's getting louder and louder and louder. And I was just picking it up. And then it gets really loud and you see this TIE fighter flying past on a recon.
Mm.
It's doing like a scouting kind of flight path. And you're like, they made TIE fighters scary. And it worked.
Yeah, Andor kind of. I mean, obviously, it's a much celebrated Star Wars series, but it really kind of removed the superpowers. It
Yes.
demarveled Star Wars.
It was, as I've said to a
much
couple
more
other
grounded.
people, yeah, it was Star Wars street level.
Mm.
And I really liked it for that.
Yeah, definitely.
It was the guys on the ground and the sort of
Yeah.
in the muck of it all.
Now I've spent my skills, but I'm worried I'm going to have too much of a conflict with your show now, because I was going to go the agility side of combat, and then as we've both now realised, all the fighting stuff is agility. So he's going to remake his agility. So
also, to make things perfectly clear, Ronnie, we got 5 points to spend of attributes, but they all start at D4, right?
Yes.
Okay, but we got 20 and they start at 0 for the skills.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
we can cherry pick which skills we want.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
And remember, it's 1 point per point up to the level of the controlling attribute, and then 2 points per point afterwards. So, for example, if you're if you're going for a skill, what's your agility?
2, D6.
D6. So it would be 1 point to take it to D4, another point to take it to D6, then 2 points to take it to D8, 2 points to D10, 2 points to D12. If that was how you were going to go.
Fuck me. Okay.
Do you know what?
That 20 points is going to eat away fairly quickly. And just to really hit it, the skills you don't take default to a D4 -2.
Yeah. I remember from last time. Well, you were going to say something about knowledge, Ronnie, but I don't think you finished, or if so,
What?
You said something about knowledge, but then you didn't finish your sentence.
Yeah,
or something.
knowledge is individual. It's not a catchment thing. You would take knowledge for each kind of knowledge that you want to take.
Okay.
So if you want, if you want to have knowledge, astrogation, it would be different from having knowledge, planetary systems, and that kind of thing.
4,
Wow.
5, 7, 8, 9.
Put my skills on the chat so we can sort of try to minimise overlap except where it's appropriate.
14.
Holy fuck.
You gave us 20 points, dude.
Yeah, because I know what's coming.
Okay. Is it me because I'm next to the XY?
Behave, babe.
1,
I know what's coming.
5, 7.
I have a fair idea
That
what
was,
you guys.
excellent callback, Jason.
You're welcome.
13, 14, 13. 13, 14, 16.
Right.
16, then I got... Okay. Oh, I missed 2. Bada boom.
The destination at the top, I've put scrap heap. Does that sound right?
Wow.
sent mine as well.
So let's see how that goes.
Okay, so we're not too overlap. I might tempted then to drop tracking if you're taking that, and then I'll get something else.
Yeah, feel free to. If you need to drop something in order to enhance something better, or that you
Yeah,
find
no, I
more
mean I'll get
suitable, please do.
something. Tracking was an off attribute skill for me. I just thought it would help round the character, make them less one dimensional. So but I'll find something
Yeah.
else. 'Cause,
If you want to get rid of it, don't
Yeah.
mind me.
I will. I haven't taken notice, so I won't be spotting anything.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
I have.
I need to be pointed somewhere.
so this is where we get into the area of passive and active awareness checks.
Oh, I thought you were talking about sex already.
What? Just you lost the
Passive
chance,
and
man.
active
You lost the
sex.
chance. You lost the chance to be the sex droid. I'm sorry, it doesn't work.
I'm happy
right.
with my choice.
Passive and active notices of awareness checks, right? If it's a case of something you might be aware of just in your vision that you're not actively looking for, then it is notice. If you are actively looking for something, it's investigate.
Right. Yeah. Got you.
Can I ask you a question, mate?
Anything as long as it's not sexual, because
No, I'm
just
trying to
point you to
stop
Becky.
myself from doing that. But on my droid's thingy, it says I got a +2 to electronics and hacking rolls, but I didn't find them in the skills. And also those +2 refers to the
They would be knowledge rolls.
knowledges. God fucking damn it.
They would be knowledge rolls.
Meaning that I need to take 2 different knowledges in order to have these +2s.
Well, you would get those +2s regardless. It's just, without them, then the skills you have is at D4 -2. If you want to take like electronics and hacking, they would be at D4 -2. So that +2 would pretty much cancel out the -2. But it's up to you. You would still get to roll. Because what I'll do is, once you've sort of created the characters, for the benefit of Georgia, I will go over the basics of the system. Because the system is fairly simple once you get into it.
Yeah. Okay.
I have 3 points left. Anyone already taken either healing or repair?
I've
No.
got both.
Okay. In that case, should probably put some in shooting.
I got 4 in shooting.
Let me just have a quick look. I've got
Yeah, but you're not always there to stand in front of me, so
I've got D6 in both.
very nice, very nice.
Okay.
I can hit a Wump-Rat at 8 billion kilometers.
What have they ever done to you?
There is the whole. Oh fuck! There is the whole thing with persuasion. I've kind of ended up going more kind of like towards taunting rather than persuasion.
Okay,
Which kind of makes sense with my street smart skills as well. Huh?
You're going to get us into trouble.
No, I'm just gonna have really witty comebacks when I'm fighting people.
Okay. Now the fun bit. Has everyone picked their skills?
Mhm.
Almost, but you can carry on.
But I'll wait for you to, because I'm going to get everyone to do this together.
All right.
Yeah.
Where he kills the characters and says, "Now you're going to play the child of that one."
Yeah, I'm not sure if I understood the knowledge part. Meaning I don't have the skill, so I get a flat -2, but I got a +2 for being a droid. That means I do have them, but I don't have any sided dice on it. Or
You'd
what?
have
No, you'll roll
D4.
D4.
I rolled D4, so okay.
You
Yeah,
roll
it
a
should be
D.
+2, -2, unless you take the knowledge skill and have knowledge brackets hacking.
And then knowledge brackets electronics.
Hmm.
Because it'd be two separate skills.
Yeah, but I don't have any more points left.
For reasons that will become apparent very quickly, you will have a D4 and a D6 to roll when you're making skill checks.
Okay.
For reasons that I will explain when we get to the overview of the system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's not just a D4, you've got a D6 as well. Because you're wondrous and you're brilliant and amazing and
Okay, so I
Thank
can
you, but what about the
suck a
game?
little less.
what?
Actually, no. I will take. I will take persuasion. There we go. Okay. I have my skills.
Okay. Right. So okay. Hindrances. They start at page 29 of the main rulebook. There are also some new hindrances on page 30 of the Star Wars Companion.
Cool.
Sorry, which page on? Oh, I see them. Right.
Okay. Now, hindrances. The setup for hindrances is simple. You can take, and you are under no obligation to take, but you can take up to one major and up to two minor hindrances.
Always take for the points.
I'm sorry, I was zoning out. What did you say about the number of hindrances we
Yeah.
can take?
Hindrances, you do not have to take any if you don't want to, but as Phil alluded, you won't get the points. You can take up to one major and up to two minor hindrances.
Okay.
In total, or kind of a
In
versus?
total.
In total.
In total. So in total, you could have one major and two minor
Uh-huh.
if you wanted.
I think any combination of as well, can you?
Okay.
What's the new ones in the book?
I was thinking of taking, just for the sake of it, to take the anemic hindrance, meaning that I'm susceptible to sickness and disease, but I'm a droid, so I'm immune to sicknesses and diseases. Oh yeah, I got this.
Well, definitely makes sense for me to go for something cocky.
Go that one up to that. Which means. Oh.
Yeah, definitely the arrogant one. Absolutely. Notice how I have the gambling skill, okay? I'm going that way.
Yes. I thought about taking gambling, but I didn't in the end. I just ran out of points.
No,
Are you
I'm
sa-
going
are
very
you
much
sa-
gambling street smart or streetwise.
Are you
No
are you
anticipations.
suggesting there's going to be a game of Sabak in your future?
No, because that implies that it finishes, whereas I'll win before it finishes
Oh.
by, I don't know, flipping the table or cheating or something.
Okay. Also, when you're picking your edges and your hindrances, you've got to remember that we are, at the moment, we're novice. Okay, so you can't
Yeah.
pick anything harder than novice.
Well, that doesn't worry about the hindrances. We'll get everyone's
Okay.
hindrances first, and then we'll.
Okay, I have a major and 2 minor.
Ooh.
Me too.
What? Remind me how the points work again, like in terms of what they
Right.
give you.
So basically, if you take a major, you'll get 2 points. If you get a minor, it's worth 1 point. Then
2 points in what? Sorry, skills.
no, you get 2 points to then spend, or 1 point. For 2 points, you can raise an attribute by die type, or choose an edge.
Oh, okay.
For 1 point, you can gain another skill point, or gain an additional money. Money, you start with 2,500 credits. So if you spent that, it would double your money, and then 2,500
Ooh.
on.
So with a major, I can rise an attribute dice. With a minor, just the skills.
Well, you would get you. It's a pool of points. So if you get like a major and 2 minor, it would be 4 points. So you could take 2 edges, or edges are very much this system's version of advantages or feats, to use an old D&D term.
We are using Benny's, Ronnie, are we? Or no?
Bennies, of course, we're using Bennies at Savage World. Although Bennies have been renamed as force points in this game.
Okay.
So instead of spending a Benny, you'll be using you'll be trusting to the force. To use that old WEG.
Does that still apply to characters that aren't force sensitive, though?
Yeah, it's just you're
So it's still
it's basically Bennies.
Yeah.
They're just they're giving it a suitable name to tie it all in.
Oh, damn it. There's so many edges I want.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was taking a look at it.
Right. With regards to edges, there are some new background edges. There are on pages 30, 31, 32, and 33 of the Star Wars Companion. And obviously, there's edges in the main rulebook as well.
I did think about doing that. So I thought about going for the trademark armor, but I'm going with an old favorite.
The only thing is, when it comes to edges, the powers edges are not available. The only one is the force, which is detailed on.
I have a question again.
Go for it. Always have questions.
What the fuck does novice season and heroic means next to requirements?
At the moment, that is your character's level. You are all starting at novice. I'm going to take you up to season, but or veteran. I think it's the next one.
Okay.
But anything that doesn't say novice, at the moment, you cannot have. You're not.
Right. So on the edges, they cost 2 per edge today.
2 points per edge. Yes.
And how much to increase an ability? Sorry, an attribute.
2 points.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, anyone can be a Mandalorian if they're a
Um,
soldier.
What is a wild attack? God damn
What are you
it.
looking at?
One of the combat edges in the setting manual, savagery on page 31, says that
31.
those with this edge hit their foes hard enough that they often don't get to reply in kind. A character with this edge causes +4 damage when making a wild attack rather than a +2.
That would be a specific. It's either going to be a specific.
Ah,
Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Smart.
Yeah,
D8.
wild attack. You can make a wild attack. You add +2 to your fighting, +2 to your damage, but it's -2 to your parry until the attacker's next action. So it's a specific style of attack. You just get bonus. Basically, it's like a berserk.
Oh yeah, fuck me, I'm taking that. How many? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tired shitless. I got 4 points for hindrances because I took 1 major and 2 minors. How many edges do I get?
You get. It's 2 points for an edge.
2 points for an edge. Okay, thank you very much.
So if you want, you could if you want to spend all those points on edges, you would get 2 edges. Oh, no one's anyone playing human.
I look human.
I don't
No.
believe so.
Right.
Okay. If you need to know, Ronnie, I took as hindrances the bloodthirsty, which is a major,
Oh fuck, that's always fun.
a big mouth as a minor,
Oh
Right.
no.
and assuming I am a combat droid like fuck me, K2SO, I took the wanted
Okay.
as another hindrance.
I'm gonna have my
assuming that I
work
am-
cut out with you, aren't I, Giorgio?
No.
That's fine.
Then I
That's
took
fine,
the
I'll show you
trademark armor as as edge,
Right.
and I upgraded my ability attribute with the remaining 2 points.
Okay. So you didn't take savagery.
No, I didn't take it.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh well, I might take it instead of the trademark armor, but that looks awesome.
Trademark armor does look funny, right? So you've got so your novice strength D6, and you get a complete set of armor, which I'm going to assume you do. The hero knows one unique set of armor and how to move within it. He tweaks the minimum strength to wear it as if it's 1 die lower. This armor also has an extra modification slot. If any part of the armor is destroyed, lost, replaced, modified, or upgraded, they lose this benefit until they spend several days adjusting it to be exactly right. Which is, oh, yes. I do like that last sentence in the brackets. That's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
However long the GM feels is appropriate.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it.
You don't trust me.
I do trust you, but that's also a short campaign. So yeah, I will take a month. Yeah, fuck me, that's no use.
Edges in okay. Multi-fighters. Wait, there are cards in this?
Benicia.
It looks.
What one are you going for?
Well, no, I was just reading the quick draw rules because I wasn't sure if that meant like quick draw a weapon or. And then I started talking about cards. It's like, wait, as in quick draw of cards?
Cards
My
are used.
magician?
No, cards are used for initiative.
Just to make you aware,
Yeah.
sweetie, I don't know if you've seen on
That's
page 32, there's an edge called Rocket Jock that you might want.
Ooh, okay, thank you. I'll have a look.
Rock jock, excellent.
Oh, It's a seasoned, so I can't take it, right? Because it's not a novice.
Yeah, sorry. Gosh, now that-
Oh god. If we're keeping with innuendos, there's also droid master, which sounds like you're just doming a droid.
Can't get that one.
This is going to be such a family-friendly camp.
Oh, can't take either of
Ooh.
those. Okay.
Okay, quick question about the wording here. So you know the trick shot in the Star Wars Companion, page
Yeah, but
32.
that's seasoned. I was going to take that.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, never mind.
And both of mine, I realised that I didn't have to hit the requirements for. I'm quite sad.
Okay, I'm thinking maybe trademark vehicle then for an edge. Possibly taking more than once because you can. Wait, have I got repair team? Fuck, no, I haven't. Oh my god.
You don't qualify.
Yeah, it's not a knock
I don't qualify for any of these. God's sake.
Yeah, I switched the trademark armor with savagery.
So
Okay.
you went with Savager. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if we were playing a longer campaign, I might have left the trademark armor.
Well, the thing
Oh,
is,
Can you take that one?
it's one of those ones where I could easily, you know, once this one's finished, if you guys are, you know, all the characters are still alive, we can once it gets back round to me running something, I could easily run another adventure with the same characters. You know, it's Star Wars.
If we're still alive.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be a walk in the park this particular adventure, but it's Savage World, so you know you are going to be heroic.
Good.
At least, well, the rules rather bend to your favor in that regard.
Ooh. That is tempting.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm fetching a glass of water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Just a sec.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of tempted to take the linguist edge. So that will basically get me 4 languages.
Okay.
There is also luck, which
It gives you an extra penny.
nice. I know. I'm just checking the other bits. There is the rich element, which also makes sense for a Feline because I do take pride in my hair, apparently.
Yeah, there's a lot of
But, like,
options. It's a problem.
Gems in it and shit. Yeah.
There's too many good choices.
Right. Hold on, because I need to get one thing here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Pages down.
This may be a silly question, but I couldn't find a general fighting skill. There isn't. Oh wait, yes, there is. Oh yeah.
Yes, it's go
Fighting
fighting.
agility. Right.
Basically, fighting handles all. Fighting deals with all hand to hand. Shooting deals with all missile from bows to Wookiee bowcasters.
Okay.
And all points in between.
Okay, all right, don't worry. First strike. Steady hands. I could do.
What's that?
Oh yeah, okay, I quite like that.
No, it is.
Yeah, okay. I'll take steady hands since I'm a pilot. It makes sense to.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, I like that. Good spot.
What? Steady hands?
Yeah.
There's never enough to pit with me. Right, steady hands. Page 39.
Oh, it's also that. Right. Oh, that's seasoned. God damn it.
Ooh.
Keep it in mind, though, Becky, for what's going to happen next.
I know what's going to happen next. Don't forget the stuff that hasn't happened yet, Becky.
Oh yeah, there is the ace one, of course. The ace edge, which I should probably take.
Well, you're about to get leveled up in a second because I'm not keeping you as a novices. I'm putting you up to seasons. So.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So we have to do character gen again.
No. Yes, you have to do a whole new character for every level.
No. Well,
That would be funny.
I'm gonna take it anyway because, again, it's a bit of a no-brainer. So,
has everyone got their initial edges?
yes.
And hindrances and everything.
Yeah, I'll take the other as an attribute point because I can't find a second. So.
Right.
Well,
So what I'll do is I will let everyone have a 5-minute break, and then we will upgrade you up to seasoned, and I'll go through the basics of the system for Giorgio's benefit and just to refresh everyone. So back in about 5 minutes.
Excellent.
Cheers, mate.
Ow.
See you in 5.
Ooh.
Pain and suffering for anyone who ever watches it.
Hello.
Why pain and suffering?
Because of the high pitched oohs.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Yay. I got a new
Why,
avatar.
thank you. Oh my god. Also, you changed your name now to Dati Kagna.
Austin Powers.
Yes. I've settled.
It's kind of weird that because someone at work today quoted Austin Powers at me, and it's just like,
Who behave?
Yes, my name is Dati Kagna.
not Onotop.
Onotop. What is Onotop?
A bra, by the look of it.
What?
A bra, possibly.
Oh, on her top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Xenia Onotop. She was in Goldeneye.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
Famke Janssen.
Yeah.
We had a crush on a lot of people. Right. So now that you've gotten there, you are now going to have an advance. In fact, you're going to have. I'm going to give you 4 advances.
I'm used to advances.
What, mortgage advances?
So, this will take you up to seasoned. It won't take you. It won't. It doesn't mean you can take seasoned edges, but it means that your first advance after the scenario starts, the edges that are for seasoned and above will be available to you. So you're going to have 4 advances. Each advance lets a character do one of the following. Okay. You can either gain a new edge, providing you qualify for it, increase a skill that is equal to or greater than the linked attribute by a die type, increase 2 skills that are lower than their linked attributes by a die type each, buy a new skill at D4, or once per rank, so once during this all these advances, you can raise an attribute by a die type. Again, nothing above D12.
Yeah.
So, and if you want that, if you just want the list of that, go to page 47 of the main rulebook.
Done.
Yep.
Page. Okay.
So,
47.
Fighting
I think
strength, is it, or agility?
Agility.
Agility.
Agility, is it? Okay. Pick up.
I might have just missed this, sorry, but when you say we go odd seasons in, we're now at 20 points, so we get
Yes.
4.
You'll
4
get 4.
advances.
Yeah.
Cool.
You'll get 1 to 5 points, 1 to 10, 1 to 15, and 1 to 20, which means you start the game at seasoned.
Cool.
Okay. When it comes to knowledges, are they on smarts?
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. So that would mean that for 1 advance, I can bring 1 knowledge to D6. 1, 2. Or was it page 46?
47.
47. Fuck me. Okay.
You'll see it near the bottom. You'll see the rank table, and then you'll see right below it the 5 bullet pointed.
Okay. Okay, I did it. So to let you know, Ronnie, but I will give
Yep.
you the character sheet once I'm done.
Yeah.
Once we are done. I incremented both my knowledges in electronics and hackings from D4s to D6s.
Okay, so that's one advance.
Oh fuck! Then I got one advance
You've
too.
got 4 advances in total.
Okay.
Have fun with them.
Put your attribute up first.
But no, actually, those are 2 advances because my smart was at 1.
Oh, was you smart at the D4?
Yeah, smart was a D4, and so were knowledges.
Yeah,
so
okay.
they were equal.
Yeah, right.
But
so that would
once
be too bad.
per these 4 advances, you can increase a single attribute. So do that first, and then
Yes.
it becomes
Yeah, I was thinking about that right now. Just now.
get those smarts up to D6 or something, and then it's easier to.
Yeah. So I got just 1 advance point, raising them up to to D6s. Then I got agility to a D10. That means I got
right. So that's you've got 2 advances left. No, 1 advance left.
1 advance left because I brought smart to D6. Then I leveled my knowledges to both D6s. That's the second advance. Agility to 4. And I am. I'm bringing tracking to a D8 and investigation to a D8. That's the last advance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's me done that. Have we already supposed to have worked out our sort of base charisma and stuff, or are we doing that in a minute?
Right, I'll do that in a sec.
Do you think it'd be handy if we had a second someone could pirate just in case, or is that not necessary? Do you think?
You never know.
D4 minus 2 is fine.
You never know. It could be.
Quick question, although I'm sure I could just find it and not be lazy. But with the whole D4 minus 2 thing, do you also get the attribute that goes with it, or no?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So you're either brilliant or you're shit. There's no middle ground.
But because you are a wild card, you'll always roll a D6 as well.
Because you're a wild card. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Who is?
Player characters and major NPCs are wild cards.
Oh yeah, because you have your D6 wild die. Yeah. Okay.
Whilst minor NPCs are extras.
Oh,
and they get
so these things I could have taken. Oh. Because I didn't realise I had the requirement wild card.
Yeah, but they're all seasoned.
If you see the requirement wild card, in fact, go see some of those because that usually applies to actual.
Hello.
Right, has everyone got their advances up?
Yes.
Yeah, I might just change one though on the grounds of if I can take a particular...
What page is it on?
Well, I was thinking of taking Nerves of Steel, which is on page 39.
39.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Right-hand column at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know why they put the wild card in because it's so
Oh.
obvious you're a fucking wild card.
Actually, I bloody can't because I haven't got that vigor. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay as I
Right.
was.
Okay. Derive statistics.
Woo, maths. My favourite
Right.
subject.
Charisma starts at 0 unless you have edges or hindrances that impact on it, in which case you may add or
Yeah.
Let's go find out.
I was going to say mine's going to be a lot.
I don't have jack shit,
then it's a 0.
but a -4 to
So-
persuasion rolls.
That's fine.
I'm not supposed to do the talking.
That's for me to do.
Oh, balls. Bear with me. No, it doesn't mention anything there. Okay, 0. Bink.
Okay, so
That's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes not having a great big minus is.
Oh, I suspect it's actually a minus because of my major delusion.
Oh, God help us. What major delusion did you give yourself?
I am superior to you in every way.
Okay.
what arrogance?
Little bit into your comfort zone, Becky.
Yeah, exactly. It's only to some people. I don't actually feel this towards G1JO3, but I do feel it towards Rix, Aran, and whatever character's name Jason's going to come up with.
Yeah, I've not come up with
because
my
it
name
is
yet.
specific to bios. Although I am human myself, obviously.
So you're a bit like Andy Murray in that you can be English or Scottish depending on whether you win or lose.
Yeah.
That could actually be quite. Oh God, Rogan Josh.
Greatest name for a Star Wars character ever. It just sounds like a Star Wars character name. Rogan Josh. Feared bounty hunter.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I'm just thinking actually that could work for you, Becky, because if, say, I don't know, we're captured and the baddies say, "Oh, throw her onto the scrap heap," you're like, "No, but I'm a human," and it's like, "Oh yeah,
Of course.
we'll just shoot you or hang you or something."
Even some of the more basic bioscanners would detect me as human. You'd need a sophisticated one to know that I'm not. So yeah, and you guys aren't going to know. It's my thing.
Or what you call them, basic bitches.
So, the next one is your pace.
Mm-hmm.
Human pace, or human-sized or humanoid, is measured as 6, unless you have some sort of racial or species plus or minus.
Or hindrance.
Oh, droids,
Yeah.
yes.
You could have taken a leg.
I got a -1.
Okay, so you'll be at 5 then.
I'll be like
Right.
dwarves in the Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible at short distances.
I think I got a major hindrance from my species pick. I didn't realise it was. The reason I say that is because it says major in brackets.
The points involved in that one are already incorporated into the species.
Okay, but does that mean I shouldn't have taken the delusional because?
No. They're
okay.
When you're creating species, there's kind of plus and minus thing that you can do. No, that's on top of.
Okay.
So it just means you've got pluses. The replicant droid has pluses elsewhere to balance it out. So parry.
Yep.
Parry is equal to 2 plus half your character's fighting skill. So if, for example, your character's fighting skill is a d6, that would be a 2 plus 3.
Okay, so I got the 2 plus 8. Okay.
So you're fighting, what's your fighting, Giorgio? D8?
D8, yes.
Yeah, so it'd be 2 plus 4 is 6. Obviously, certain things like shields and certain weapons can give bonuses to parry, but that's your base parry score, which is the target to hit for melee.
Well, that's odd. It keeps changing my total parry to 6 when it should be 5. Because my fighting is a d6.
Right.
You
You
put it in
have
the column. Or the mod
Sorry, you
column.
both talked at once. So I put the 2 in the base, and then mod plus 3.
I should put it there.
But it was already saying 6 anyway, even though there was nothing in it. I don't know if it's down to something else I've input.
Is the whole thing meant to be put into? I was putting the total into base.
Yeah, I would tend to put the total into base.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't know what the mod is for.
The mod again will be specific weapons or shields.
Yeah, it's not letting me change it. I don't know why.
It doesn't actually do the total properly in the AV column, does it? Seems to be
Not for
broken.
that specific one, but the other ones are working, so I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway. And toughness. Is it
Right.
2 plus half and bigger?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's a 6 again.
That will be augmented by armor.
Yes, please.
Now, toughness is rather important because toughness is the basis for your hits.
Yeah. Yeah. Armor, please.
Shame my skin doesn't give me any natural armor, but never mind.
I'm made of fucking metal. I don't get any armor. Why should
I'm
But
made.
you've got sensitive components.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm made of really expensive scales.
I mean, we keep having to reseat your circuit boards because you're so basic.
I thought you two were supposed to. Well, I suppose I was going to say be in love, but then that explains why
No.
you're bickering.
No, he did not take the protocol droid, and I did not take R2D3.
Is that just your type?
No, that whole offer came off the table the moment he didn't do it.
Well,
Okay.
protocol droids are tall, thin, slender, with a smooth head. I mean, it's understandable.
It was going to be the C3PO R2D2 love romance thing, but no.
I'm
could have
so
made some
sorry,
beautiful fan
Becky.
fiction there, Giorgio.
I
Yeah,
am
that's
going to
true.
be-
Also, nobody seems like they were willing to pack a punch, so I took one for the team and for the fan fictions.
I am going to be incredibly generous, considering that you are currently at seasoned. I'm going to give you 30,000 credits plus the 7,500 plus any you got for.
Are you using the encumbrance rules?
No, I'm using the common sense rules. I hate encumbrance rules. Basically, Giorgio, my common sense rules is this: if it sounds fucking stupid that you could be carrying all that shit, then it's going to start slowing you down.
Yeah,
Until then, I'm going to, you know,
you couldn't carry a rope.
I don't. Encumbrance is just granularity that I think can just be worked out through sheer common sense rather than sit there with, well, I've got that and it's 4 kilos, but if I take that, I'm going to be slightly over encumbered. No, I won't try. I won't take that. From page 39 on in the Star Wars Companion is the shopping list. You can shop just now if you want. If you are buying armor,
What page? Sorry, 39.
39 of the Savage World of the Star Wars Companion.
39 is.
Oh, sorry, 78. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
78. Sorry, it's exactly 39 pages more than I said it was.
Understandable.
I thought I was doing something wrong there for a second because I couldn't find it.
The important things to bear in mind are the armor itself. That is a plus to your toughness, and the minimum strength, i.e., how strong you need to be to wear the damn thing.
Okay. And what's the mods column for?
You can buy extras and modify your armor and things. So
Okay.
How many?
When the armor
How many
says
slots?
minus to AP, what is AP like action points or is it something else? Is it armor?
Where what one are you looking at?
It's on
Right.
several of them, but
yeah.
Beskar, which is of course Mandalorian, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I assume I don't have access to that.
Weapons. Certain weapons have armor piercing, which is AP. Essentially, you would subtract that AP off the target's armor. It makes it easier to hit. There is what that is basically saying is against energy weapons, it's fucking brilliant.
How
much money do we get to buy shit?
37,500.
37.
I mean, the best car's tempting, but I have to make sure I can afford, something else. That's really pricey.
Are we going for armor then, or?
Well, I'm going to because I'm a very, very squishy human.
So here's
especially when I look like a robot as well.
Here's the interesting quirk with the armor system and the armor piercing system. AP is only applied if you have armor on.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got a weapon that's got, say, an AP of 8, which means it will cut through, it will negate 8 points of armor. It will only negate what armor is there up to 8 points of it. If you're wearing no armor, the lightsaber doesn't get a big bonus more for wearing no armor.
Sure.
It's just going to cut your fucking hand off anyway.
I mean, lightsabers are lightsabers. I mean, armor's not going to help. Question: some of these say military, and some of them say licensed and restricted. So,
yeah, I'm going to be extremely generous and just say that because you're members of the Rebel Alliance, they have managed to get through their various channels and
Mhm.
sponsors and people who actually get them military grade equipment, that you're able to get these items. In normal play, obviously military items you're only ever going to find on a military base.
Yeah. I
Restricted
presume
and
though with
rare
license and
items.
restricted, we'd still have trouble if we're trying to pass
Yeah.
through. Right, yeah. So with military, probably okay, but license maybe avoid. Right. In that case, and do we have to buy the armor for each body location? Torso, arms, legs, and head.
No, that's the body location that it covers.
It covers. Okay.
Be aware though, that is the armor it covers, which means if it's not covered, then the armor bonus for that armor does not apply to that
Yep, I get it.
part of the body, because you can do called shots.
That like the one I picked covers everything. I went for commando armor.
Ooh. Oh, well, that's quite nice.
There are others that might be better because I didn't realise there was another page.
There's an insane amount of pages.
Did anyone see interested in seeing Paula's new tattoo?
Whose new tattoo?
Paula's got a tattoo she's had. It's done Saturday.
Oh yeah.
What was the?
I saw you have the same ones. I have that
Ooh.
same
got the
Set.
blur
Just-
happening, I think.
Oh
Nice.
wow, is that
Spider.
a Black Widow?
Oh yes, it is. Isn't
I
it?
found
That is lovely.
Wow.
You know the syringe
Wow.
at the bottom?
That looks like a
You married a
watercolor.
goth.
Mhm.
Yeah, I found it by myself.
Sorry.
You married a
That-
goth.
I'll tell
found
her
that
that.
immortal human one.
Yeah, she
Also,
did it.
that
She had it
looks-
done on Saturday. It took about 4 hours, I think she said.
4 hours.
Ooh.
That's not much.
No.
The one I got on my thigh, the second one, took 5.5.
Ooh.
This one took 30 minutes.
Ooh.
What is that meant to be? Oh, it's a stag.
Uh,
Upside down.
Another way.
It's a stag man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's different.
yeah. I see it.
like a slender man
Later.
sweet tooth.
I like to think of it as a Wendigo-ish kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
definitely.
take
go
it
for
like
holding.
you should be
Yeah.
force sensitive to use any of the lightsaber type things, like a light whip or
You
anything
could
like that.
kill him.
No,
Well, I mean, you
No,
could
anyone
just
can
attack
use
this
it.
guy, it just comes zooming
anyone
back.
can use a lightsaber. That's been canon for
I
We
have
ages.
can pick one. You can't build
The only,
it.
the only thing is, if you could, if you're force trained, then there are probably skills where you can augment your use of a lightsaber. But a lightsaber, basically, anyone can pick up and use. I mean, fuck, Han Solo's used it on a couple of occasions.
I like the sound of a light whip. I'm just trying to imagine it. So it'd be like a Indiana Jones lightsaber.
Be like a filament monowhip.
Yeah. Okay.
What's Han Solo's blaster? Is it a DL-44 or a DI-44?
DL, I think.
Crikey.
I'm going to go for a holdout blaster and possibly a larger weapon that
Yeah.
might.
I'm
still on the
taking
ship.
the light repeating blaster, which looks cool.
Or a melee weapon I could do as well.
Ooh, 4,000.
Strength, I got a D8. Fuck me.
Motherfucker, lightsaber. Well, it doesn't surprise me that lightsabers are counted as heavy weapons.
Yes.
Extra
Yeah,
rifle. Can't see it here. I can't see it here. Anyway, so.
No. Hello.
12.
Oh, okay, cool.
Take this.
Crikey!
Nice.
I'm just looking at that light whip now. Fuck!
Is it good? Is it? That's 800.
Again, there
I
are.
mean on damage. What does the bracket I mean on damage?
Isn't that ion?
Hello.
There'll be.
Where's my couch?
Like iron damage.
Yeah,
Where's the
probably.
couch? There we are.
There'll be
Oh. Equipment, armor, weapon. Range. That's range in it. That'll be range. That'll be range.
That's 11,000.
Rate of fire.
I still have a lot of money to spend.
Well, you don't spend all of it. We do have to eat.
You do have to eat. I don't.
So you can buy us meat.
The royal we. But yes, also Rix. Rix has to eat, presumably.
I want a big ass fucking rifle.
Okay, you can give me
Sorry, Ronnie, I don't.
Sure.
I didn't hear if you explained it already. But for example, on page 89, heavy repeating blaster. It has
Hold on,
in the notes an
nearly
HW.
Hold on. Heavy. Where we are?
Heavy weapon. But that's
89.
under
Oh, yeah.
the...
I'm just looking for it. Heavy repeating blaster. Yes, the heavy weapon. Basically, there are certain things that can only be hit by something that's designated a heavy weapon. You know, things like armored tanks and so on. If you're using something that isn't designated a heavy weapon, then it doesn't matter how much damage you do, it don't take it because it's armored. But if it's designated heavy weapon, basically you can kick fuck with it. Which is why that light whip just worries me because it's a fucking heavy weapon. It can basically rip through armor. Oh fuck! It's fucking auto fire as well. Oh Jesus!
Ooh.
I need
The light whip's not auto fire.
I do need some melee shit. Fuck me.
Crikey. Heavy repeat.
Yes.
3d8 plus 4. Fucking hell.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
taking a vibro sword.
Mm-hmm.
What does auto fire only mean?
Page 83, and that's 800 quid.
I'll check up the rules on auto fire just directly, Becky.
It says auto fire only. I'm reading it now. Can only be fired at full rate of fire. Is that auto fire though? Ammo used per rate of fire can be found in Suede corporate. Okay.
Okay, so I got 900 plus 11,000.
What the motherfuck?
You're right there.
No, I was looking at the heavy repeating blaster. I was looking at about damage. So just out of interest, I was looking at the basic the basic toughness of your average stormtrooper, and yeah, that thing's gonna mow through them like it was out of fucking style.
I have it. Okay, so I think I'm done, and I am still 20,000 credits rich.
Well, do we need to buy a ship?
Do we?
No, you'll be given one.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Boop, 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 boop.
If you're looking for the rules on auto fire, Becky, it's
It
page
just
70.
means I have to roll. No, it was auto fire only, so I have to roll all 3 attacks. I can't just do one.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll let you worry about the details later. I was just trying to understand what it
That's
meant.
fine. Oh, good grief. If you have bought armor, please augment your toughness scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing right now. So that
What
I
I
don't
what
forget.
the usual is to place the either to place the full toughness and then have the armor's value as a separate, so you know how much of that is based on armor. It becomes an issue when you start hitting with armor when you start getting hit by weapons that can bypass armor.
Mm-hmm.
Which a lot of these can.
And I'm looking for the mods.
They're right next to the rockers, just before the greasers.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, come on, that was a good reference.
I'm sorry.
Mods, as in mods and rockers, which were two kind of slightly differing versions of rock. People who liked slightly different kinds of rock music, who had lots of battles and fights during the 50s and 60s.
That cost 8,000.
The mods, I will find them for you.
Yeah, because I got 2 slots in my armor. And I didn't want them to go to waste.
Go to page 113. The armor upgrades start at 122.
Oh, wow. Chessmate.
They're cheap. Some of them.
Oh god, mods, right? Yeah, okay. Mods, helmet mods.
Oh, okay.
Where do I find them? Let's look. Oh god, there's weapon upgrades.
I would go to.
I didn't make a note of that.
I'd go to 122.
122.
That's where the mods are. If you go back to your armor, you'll see how many.
I got one in the helmet.
Armor reinforcements, it's 3k. And or just let me change it.
Oh, cool.
And once this is done, I will quickly give an overview of the system just for Jojo's benefit.
Yeah.
I can get weapon mounts on my armor. Oh, fuck.
I'm only taking a while because I'm vain as fuck and none of these armors look particularly flattering.
So what we've discovered is G1 Joe 3 is really a predator because he's got a fucking shoulder cannon.
Yeah,
no, that's too much out of my price range. Or is it? No, I can get one.
Oh God. Note to self, GM, stop giving players fucking ideas.
Weapon mount, it's 10k.
Oh my god.
And what kind of weapon I can put on it?
Ooh, I think. Oh, how much are they?
Vehicular weapons. Minimum size. What the fuck does that mean?
I think I need a wrist blaster because why the hell not? In case my gun is nicked from me.
Yeah, can you help me, Ronnie?
Minimum size is still based on your strength, so you can't have
Okay,
you can't have a mounted weapon you can't carry.
perfect.
Or I
That's
should be like
basically
this all
it.
the time.
Or, yeah, or you'd be leaning over like that all day. You'd be the
I'm having a really bad
you'd-
back.
You'd be the leaning tower of G1 Joe 3.
What's the minimum strength?
You'll see
Here.
it with all. We'll see it with all the weapons.
I'm having a grenade launcher.
Oh boy! Right.
Gatling
The
laser.
rifle.
Jesus.
What's
Make
this?
Yeah,
sure
I'm using that
you-
with my hands.
I'm
And I got
really
the
to buy all
grenade
this
launcher.
armor.
Yeah. Make sure you're buying the grenades as well.
Who's buying
Mhm.
grenades?
He's just bought a grenade launcher, so he's getting.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He's got a shoulder-mounted grenade launcher.
That's true, though. Maybe I should get a couple of thermal detonators or something.
I bought a shield generator for my armor.
That's perfect
I
because
think
I still have 6,000 credits to buy grenades.
you might need the shield generator. We got one person with a shoulder-mounted
Yeah.
grenade launcher. We got somebody else looking at buying thermal detonators.
Giorgio, can I ask how much you put into shoot? By any chance?
Sorry?
These things how much did you put into shoot? Are these things dancing all over the place?
I am very good at shooting.
Good. He's just going in the right direction now.
I'm D12 at shooting.
You're D12.
Yeah.
Just the grenades coming back at us.
And I've just bought a gun that gives +1 on that as well.
What's that? 3.
Oh god, this is a droid version of Sheila McFeeler, isn't it? It's all coming back to
I also
me.
got a D12, a D10 in agility on top of it.
Yeah, my agility is D12.
So you basically you just got
okay.
one stat in D12 and everything else is D4 or something.
No, I
shit.
got strength to D8 and vigor. Sorry, strength to 8 and vigor to 6.
Well, I didn't know.
I'm not that bright,
Fucking easy.
and I have no willpower.
I thought the armor would give me that easy. So it
But
depends
also,
on
I
who
get an extra action as well because of the species choice.
Okay.
So I just sort of lean into the whole agility thing and do things really quick.
Okay, so they are.
So when you know the mods, the mods on your armor, the 2 brackets 1, does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I get 2 slots plus a head or something. What's that? A head being a helmet.
Hold on.
So it's back on page 78, Ronnie. Sorry.
78. Let me have
I
a
got
look.
25 fragmentation grenades.
Where
You might
is
need
that?
that.
Just under
fucking-
explosives?
So if-
Because I thought that would be explosive. Like, is there a thing for grenades somewhere?
Yeah, page 96.
So if you look at battle power armor
It's all
power,
explosives.
Grenades. I gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
under mods, you've got 2 brackets 1. So the bracket is
Armor.
helmet.
Yeah, literally armor and armor bracket helmet.
So you get 2 slots in the armor.
In your
and one
armor
slot
and one.
for
Well,
the helmet.
no, you get. What is it you've got?
I got that one. Yeah, I got the battle powered.
Battle armor powered.
Yeah.
You've got 2 slots, one of them in the helmet.
Okay, so I've only got 1 other slot then.
Yeah.
Okay. That's, I didn't think it was going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be.
CBD.
6. 6. That's going to be a 7.
What? Sorry, what did you say that the bracket's eye was with damage?
It's ion damage.
Take that out.
It's energy damage, basically,
Sheet generator.
as opposed
Keep
to
the sheet
projectile.
generator.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Is he sending us the He says
2,000 for each grenade. Thermal grenades cost a small fortune, don't they?
That's
Right. What page you on?
96.
what do you have?
And I literally just went there. Thermal grenades.
2 hands. Nice.
Have you seen the fucking damage on them?
Yeah, it's not that impressive. It's only 3d10.
12.
I've got a weapon that does 3d12 plus 4. Although that admittedly is not a carry about weapon. That's the big weapon that stays in a vehicle or at home until it's needed.
Yeah. Right. Here's
Um,
right. Here's the difference. Right. Your weapon is target that way for so many damage. A grenade targets an entire fucking area with
It's
that damage.
SBT. I assume
A small blast template.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that big.
So everything in that area gets 3d10. And you gotta remember, damage can ace in this game.
Well, yeah, but 10's not that likely to ace. Still, I've only bought 5 of them because they are a bit pricey.
Your place is so say the least.
So, for the benefit of Giorgio and anyone who is watching who has never played the Savage World system before, a quick précis of how the system works. If you have to do any sort of test, any sort of skill test or attribute test, you will roll the die associated with that skill or attribute. And because you're a PC, and therefore a wild card, you will also roll a d6. Now, you don't add the two together. They're basically two chances to get it right. Okay. So you will always have your trait die or attribute die, and you will always have your d6, which is your wild die. So you'll roll the two of them. You're looking for a target number. Usually, the target number is 4. In fact, really, the only time the target number isn't 4 is if you're attacking someone in melee, because the target number is a person's parry, the opponent's parry. Right? Other than that, your target number is 4. After you've done all your additions and subtractions for any bonuses or penalties or anything else, if you've rolled 4 or more, you've succeeded.
Perfect.
If you roll 4 or more above the target number, it's called a raise. And it means you either do it better or you do it quicker. Or in the case of damage, you hit harder. More importantly, all skill tests, attribute tests, and damages can ace. That means if you roll the top number of any die, you roll that die again and add it on.
Okay.
So what's your shooting skill?
Explode.
My shooting skill is oh fuck me! I just closed the.
I thought it was a D12 or something.
I think that's
Yeah, no, D10. Sorry, that's a
D10. Right. So if you were doing a shooting roll, you would roll a D10 and a D6. You would roll them. You don't add them together. You deal with them separately. If either of them roll the top number, you would roll that die again and add it on. If you rolled the high number again, you'd roll again and add it on.
And so on.
And so on until you stop rolling. And as long as you've got over the target number, you have succeeded. If both dice went above the target number, then obviously you're going to choose one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Damage. You roll damage. It is compared to your toughness. If a person rolls more damage than your toughness, you are shaken. If it's 4 more than your toughness, you've taken 1 wound. Another 4 above it, it's 2 wounds. Another above that, it's 3 wounds, so on. Which is why 3d10 can be fucking nasty if a couple of those things ace. Even if you take the average of that, that's 15. That's a lot of damage in an area. And 3d8 plus 4 is absolutely horrific. Because you are a wild card, you have bennies, which are these nice little things that are a bit like fate points. You can use them to reroll. You can use them for a few things. You'll get the list. Use them for rerolls. Use them to make what's called a soak roll if you take damage. You can soak up the damage and just 'tis but a flesh wound and not take the damage. You make a vigor test for that to soak up the damage. Combat. Each round of combat, initiative is not decided at the start of combat. Initiative will change and will be fluid each round of combat. Combat is you will receive 1 playing card. It goes from highest to lowest. If 2 people have the same value of card, then it goes in reverse. It's spades are better than hearts, are better than diamonds, are better than clubs.
All right.
Jokers are great. You don't want the bad guys getting jokers. You want jokers. If you pull a joker, then the person who has the joker can decide when during the round they're going to act, and anything they're doing that round, they get a +2 bonus on. Because they've got joker and they're immense.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm thanking you so much for the general basics of the game. You will repeat them a lot.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I reckon by the end of the first session, you'll be fine with it.
I hope so.
It's a very quick, simple system, and it's also got one of the fastest combat systems I've ever seen, which is why I always wanted to do Savage Worlds for Star Wars. Because I think it marries best with that IP. And if that's everyone got their shopping done and updated their toughness scores to be with their armor, that is everything for this evening, guys. You've got that. We'll do a little bit of chat after the broadcast ends. But thanks everyone for watching or who will watch, and we'll be back soon with another session.
Another video. Great minds.
Thanks, everyone. Catch you next time.